Hello friends. In today's video, I'm going to share a story that will leave you speechless. Imagine a man struggling to make ends meet who suddenly became a millionaire, all because of a monkey. But this wasn't just any monkey. It was a miraculous creature that changed his master's fate forever. Crowds gathered from miles away just to catch a glimpse of this unbelievable phenomenon. This is a story full of mystery, surprises, and valuable life lessons. So, make sure to watch till the very end. You won't want to miss a single moment. Before we begin, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more fascinating Islamic stories. Hit the bell icon so you never miss an update. Now let's dive into this extraordinary tale. Many years ago in Pakistan, there lived a kind-hearted man who had two sons. He had sacrificed everything for his children, yet they never truly understood the depth of his struggles. Their mother had passed away when they were very young, leaving him to raise them alone. One fateful day, as he was walking to work, he stumbled upon a heartbreaking sight. A tiny, injured baby monkey, lying helplessly on the roadside, bleeding and on the brink of death. Without hesitation, the man rushed to its aid. He scooped up the fragile creature and hurried to a doctor, his heart pounding with worry. The doctor, startled by the urgency, asked, "What happened to this little one? How did it end up in such a terrible state?" With desperation in his voice, the man replied, "I found this poor soul injured on the road while on my way to work. Please, save its life." Without wasting a moment, the doctor cleaned the monkey's wounds, administered an injection, and carefully bandaged it. The man then took the little creature home, determined to nurse it back to health. From that moment on, the monkey became a part of their family, growing up alongside his two sons. But what happened next will shock you. Stay tuned as the story unfolds, revealing an astonishing twist that changed their lives forever. The old man cared for the little monkey as if it were his own child. He shared his food, bathed it daily, and nurtured it with love. Under his care, the baby monkey quickly regained its strength. Days turned into weeks, weeks into months, and as time passed, the monkey grew up. But so did the old man's two sons. While the monkey repaid its master's kindness with loyalty, the sons grew distant and ungrateful. The man had sacrificed everything for them, ensuring they received an education and could stand on their own feet. Yet instead of gratitude, they treated him with coldness, ordering him around and showing no concern for his well-being. Years passed, and the old man's back bent under the weight of age and exhaustion. His once energetic steps slowed, but he never uttered a word of complaint. He watched as his sons built their own lives, got married, and started families of their own. But with their new lives came a heartbreaking change. The home that once belonged to him felt smaller with every passing day. Meanwhile, the monkey, now fully grown, remained by his master's side, witnessing the cruel treatment he endured. The sons barely spoke to their father, neglected his needs, and treated him as an inconvenience. When he fell ill, they neither bought him medicine nor cared for him. The old man lay in bed, weak and forgotten, while his sons carried on as if he didn't exist. The monkey, however, never left his side. It watched its beloved master with sorrowful eyes, understanding his pain, yet powerless to change his fate. Then, one fateful day, the sons finally spoke words their father had dreaded for years. "Enough is enough, father," one of them said coldly. "Everything is getting expensive. We can barely afford our own needs, and now you've become a burden. We've decided. It's time for you to go to a nursing home. There, at least, you'll have people like you to talk to." The old man's heart sank. "And another thing," the other son added. "That monkey of yours? It's making our home look filthy. People are starting to talk. We're embarrassed to even call you our father. You need to leave, both of you." The old man, frail and sick, looked into the eyes of his sons and realized the painful truth. He was no longer welcome in his own home. But what happened next was something no one could have predicted. Stay tuned because the next part of the story will leave you in shock. The old man looked at his sons, his heart heavy with sorrow. Yet with a weak smile he said, "Don't worry about me. Be happy in your own lives. I will leave on my own." Without a second thought, his sons turned their backs on him. They didn't ask where he would go or how he would survive. Instead, they felt relieved, even happy that the old burden was finally gone. Now homeless and alone, the frail man wandered the streets with his loyal monkey. Though he tried to work, his body was weak with age. Days passed and hunger gnawed at them both. Without money, without food, they suffered in silence. One day, as he walked along the road, exhaustion took over. His legs gave out beneath him, and he collapsed onto the hard ground. A sharp pain shot through his leg as he realized he was injured. Tears welled up in his eyes as he raised his hands in prayer. "Oh Allah, don't leave me at the mercy of others. I've worked hard all my life, never begging, always earning with dignity. Please don't let me become a beggar now. Give me strength, give me courage, give me health." His voice trembled with emotion, and as he turned to his only companion, the monkey, he saw something remarkable. The animal was staring at him as if understanding every word. By now the old man's vision was failing, but his monkey remained by his side, unwavering in its loyalty. It could have run away, left its master to fend for himself, but instead it stayed, as if bound by a promise only the two of them understood. Then, something extraordinary happened. The monkey, having been trained by the old man, began performing tricks. At first, it was just for his master's amusement, but soon passers-by stopped to watch. The little creature moved with skill and intelligence, dazzling the crowd with its antics. Word spread quickly. More and more people gathered, mesmerized by the monkey's playful performances. They laughed, they clapped, and soon, they reached into their pockets, tossing coins at the old man's feet. For the first time in days, he held money in his trembling hands. Enough to buy food, enough to survive. Day after day, the crowds grew larger. Strangers came in groups, eager to watch the monkey's astonishing tricks, and with every performance, the old man and his loyal companion earned enough to fill their empty stomachs. But what happened next would change their lives forever. Stay tuned for the incredible twist in this story. It's something you won't believe. Day after day, the old man and his monkey continued their performances, and soon, something remarkable happened. The monkey became a sensation. People from all over the city began to recognize the little performer. Wherever they went, crowds gathered, eager to watch the monkey's incredible tricks. Coins and bills poured in as spectators cheered and clapped, completely mesmerized by the animal's intelligence and skill. But what made this monkey truly special was its unwavering loyalty. Despite earning all the money, it never kept a single penny for itself. Every coin, every bill, it all went straight to the hands of its beloved master. With time, their struggles faded. They could afford proper meals, rent a small home, and live in comfort. The once starving duo had now become famous, and their lives had completely transformed. Then one day, fate intervened once again. At a grand festival in the city, a famous circus troupe arrived. Among the many spectators who had gathered, one man stood watching closely, the owner of a renowned circus. His sharp eyes followed the monkey's movements with deep admiration. The way it jumped, balanced, and performed flawless tricks, it was unlike anything he had seen before. The monkey wasn't just talented, it moved with the precision of a trained artist, almost like a human. Intrigued, the circus owner made his way through the crowd and approached the old man. "Is this monkey yours?" he asked. The old man smiled proudly. "Yes, he is my companion. We have been through everything together." The circus owner nodded, and then made an offer that would change their lives forever. "Your monkey is extraordinary. I run one of the biggest circus shows in the country, and we travel all over the world. If you allow him to join my circus, I will pay you handsomely. Not only will you have a permanent home, but you'll never have to worry about food or money again. I'll even provide savings for your future. What do you say?" The old man looked at his loyal companion, and for the first time he realized this wasn't just an ordinary monkey. It was a blessing, a gift that had changed his life in ways he could never have imagined. But what would he decide? Would he accept the offer and step into a new life? The old man stood in silence, deep in thought. The circus owner's offer was tempting. My sons have abandoned me. I have no home, no future. I sleep on the streets, uncertain of tomorrow. If I grow ill, who will care for me? And if someone takes my monkey away, I will have nothing left. Perhaps joining this circus will give us a better life. With a heavy heart, the old man agreed. He and his loyal monkey became part of the circus. Days turned into weeks, and the monkey was trained in new, astonishing tricks. It quickly became the star of the show, dazzling audiences with its incredible performances. Then, one day, a grand fair was held in the city. It was the biggest festival of the year, attracting people from far and wide. As the circus performance began, crowds erupted with excitement, cheering and clapping as the monkey performed breathtaking stunts. The circus owner, overwhelmed with pride, lifted the monkey onto his shoulders and declared, "This remarkable monkey has brought us fame and honor today." Among the massive crowd, two familiar faces watched in shock, the old man's sons. They had come to the fair with their children, never expecting to witness this moment. But as they watched closely, recognition struck like lightning. "Wait, isn't that father's monkey?" one of them whispered. Their eyes darted across the stage, searching frantically until they spotted him, their father, standing in the crowd, clapping joyfully. A sudden realization hit them. They had cast their father aside, considering him worthless. But the monkey, the very companion they had dismissed, had become a treasure. Greed filled their hearts. "We made a mistake throwing father out, but we can still fix this. If we take the monkey back, we'll be rich." With renewed determination, they approached their father. "Abba, what are you doing here?" they asked, feigning concern. The old man remained silent. His eyesight had faded, and he couldn't even see the faces of his sons. Without hesitation, they rushed to the circus owner. "That monkey belongs to us," one of them claimed. "Do you have any idea how much effort we put into raising it? How skilled and intelligent it is? This monkey is our family's pride." The circus owner, who had heard the true story, glared at them with disgust. "You ungrateful traitors. You abandoned your own father, throwing him onto the streets like garbage. And now you dare to claim ownership of this monkey? Have you no shame?" The entire crowd fell silent, waiting to see what would happen next. Would the sons get their way, or would justice be served? The circus owner stood firm, his voice echoing through the crowd. "This monkey is more of a son than you will ever be. It has stayed by your father's side through thick and thin. It has guided him, fed him, and protected him, things that you, his own flesh and blood, failed to do." The sons stood speechless, their faces turning pale as the truth sank in. The circus owner continued, "You abandoned your father when he needed you the most. The same father who worked day and night, sacrificing everything to raise you, to educate you, to ensure you had a future. And what did you do in return? You threw him out of his own home. Shameless, heartless children like you deserve nothing. You will never get this monkey back. It belongs to your father, and to him alone." A murmur spread through the audience. People whispered in disgust at the son's cruelty. The circus owner pointed toward the exit. "Get out of here. You are not welcome in this circus ever again. One day, when you grow old and helpless, your own children will throw you out, just like you did to your father. Then, and only then, will you understand the pain you caused." The sons, ashamed and defeated, lowered their heads and left without another word. But fate had something even greater in store for the old man. The circus owner made a life-changing decision. "We are taking you abroad. You will receive the best medical treatment and your eyesight will be restored, inshallah." And so, with his loyal monkey by his side, The old man traveled to a foreign land. There he underwent surgery, and by Allah's grace his sight was restored. Tears streamed down his face as he looked up at the sky for the first time in years. "Alhamdulillah," he whispered, overwhelmed with gratitude. With a newfound life, the old man lived in comfort, surrounded by people who respected and cared for him. He continued to pray for his sons, hoping they would realize their mistakes before it was too late. Dear friends, this story holds a deep lesson for all of us. Parents sacrifice everything for their children, but a child who does not love, respect, and care for their parents can never be truly successful. Take care of your parents the way they took care of you. Treat them with love, serve them in their old age, and never abandon them. If you found this story meaningful, let us know in the comments. Don't forget to like this video, and for more inspiring Islamic stories, subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon. May Allah guide us all. Ameen. ***.